everybody, happy Sunday. I hope that wherever you are and whatever you are doing, you are safe, you are well, and you are with someone you care about who also cares about you. Let's cut to the chase. Aside from the weather, it's been really hot and horrid here. I do want to show you that we are just about to lose all of our sunflowers. This is the last one, and I'll show you here so you can see it. It's drooping down. This is what happens at the end of every summer. We start to lose our sunflowers, and it's kind of sad because it means that autumn is on the way. I was actually speaking to my mum back in the UK, and she was saying her sunflowers are just starting to flower. But as you can see here, they're kind of done. And what's left here, where the chickens are, all of my sweet peas have gone. Hopefully they will have seeded and we'll have some fresh sweet peas in the summer. My lupins are still okay. My chamomile is still okay. But the strawberries are here, but that's it. And I've got to decide what I'm going to do, what I'm going to put in for next year in terms of flowers. Meanwhile, in the greenhouse, there's definitely the start of an autumnal vibe. So some of my tomatoes are ripening up quite nicely, as you can see here. I've got some more there. These guys over here, this fellow over here, looking good. And then the cucumbers, I have way too many cucumbers. There is potential that I'm out of the country this weekend. And if I am out of the country this weekend, I won't be able to do what I really want to do, which is start the process of pickling all these cucumbers, because I like pickles and a great way of keeping things fresh through the winter. Unfortunately though, if I'm away, I won't be able to do that. I feel like this year I haven't done as well when it comes to my tomatoes and my peppers, but if you look, the peppers are still doing great. We've got some more here, look at this one here. And this one, there was one back here somewhere I saw a minute ago. The peppers are doing great, although the peppers are kind of realising that it's getting to the end of the season. I don't think, oh, I have one here. Look, they're doing great. And we've had a lot of peppers this year. I really enjoyed the fact that I've had peppers. These tomatoes take forever to ripen. So next year, my goal is to start my peppers off earlier. But you know what? The strawberries are still doing great. And as you can see, I'm still having the occasional strawberry coming up and growing. Got one back down here as well. So my strawberries are still producing, which is lovely given where we are, which is September. Meanwhile, and this is delightful, I did not plant this sunflower. I did not, but it has self-planted, and look at it. It's tiny and pretty and I love it. Meanwhile, my courgettes, so many courgettes, and also some beans coming up. I harvested some of my runner beans this weekend. They were very tasty and I enjoyed them, even though I don't think I'm going to have much of a yield. I'm trying to find more zucchini. Look, we've got one down there. I don't know if you can see it. It is massive. It is just, it's wonderful how they've grown and how they've just popped up. Meanwhile, the pumpkins are doing great. The peas are still growing, although they're looking a bit fed up at the end of the season. The onions, I really need to get the rest of the onions out, and I need to clear out these. I'm actually contemplating mulching everything this year just to stop some of the weeds from coming through. But look at these beans. I did not plant these. I did not plant these here. And yet, just to look at them, they are happy. They are doing great. Unfortunately, I've got lots of whitefly on my brassicas. I'm okay with that. I will deal with that as and when, but I am going to get a sizable number of beans off of these before the end of the summer. So it feels like, and I say this every year, it feels like everything that I've done this year has been a bit of a learning experience, and I'm sure at the end of the year I'll turn around and go, I wish I had done this differently. I wish I had made this change. next year I want to make sure that I have more support for my raspberries. I want to grow my beans and my peas next year alongside my corn, but I want to build a frame for them to grow up as well. And I also want to have some more hens next year, because we're down to 3 hens and Charlie, which is wonderful and lovely and good, but I would like some more eggs. We've had a limited egg supply this year, enough I might add, but I think having some more hens would be nice for next year. I'm also at the point where I'm like, I know there's a lot been going on, both politically and also just in general in the world right now, and I know that there's some concerns about what that looks like and what life is going to look like for all of us. And I've kind of keep coming back to the idea that the more we allow for self-sustaining practice, the more we look after our own stuff, the more we prepare our world to be kind and self-sufficient, the better it gets for everybody, right? At the end of the day. So I think that's my goal. I think my goal is to be designing this house, designing this garden in a way that allows me to exist here with diminishing carbon impact. And I know that some of you feel the same way about where you live, but there's been a lot of positivity this year in terms of the garden experience. Yes, my apples didn't do the way I did do what I wanted them to, and I had to throw out a lot of apples because I tried juicing them and it all went wrong. But my blackberries were very good this year. My strawberries and raspberries were great. Amazing amounts of potatoes, amazing amounts of bees helping my garden grow. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what next year brings. So as we enter into autumn, I would love to know in the down below what you're doing right now in your garden, how you're preparing, what final things you're kind of thinking about finishing your harvest off. We're going to be into pruning season soon, so that means tidying up the garden, pruning some of the bushes and making things happen. And you wouldn't believe it, but literally, as I was filming, this is the last sunflower that has, well, no, it's not the last sunflower. It's the penultimate sunflower that has fallen this year. So I'm going to unfortunately, it was actually our tallest sunflower. So if you look, it's almost at the level of the second story. So next year I need to figure out how to make my sunflowers last a little bit longer. So tell me what's going on in your garden. What are you pruning? What are you preparing? And I'll see you this time next week. Fingers crossed, if I make it back. Thanks for joining me today, and if you've got thoughts, make sure you leave them in our Discord chat room, on our Patreon page, down below, on our blog, or you can reach out to us on Mastodon or Blue Sky. Thanks to the amazing list of people scrolling by on your screen right now. They are part of the massive community of supporters who make this channel possible, helping us through Patreon and YouTube, covering our bills, paying our team, and helping us to remain 100% independent. If you'd like to join them and see your name listed here, just follow the link below. We've got options available across a wide range of different price points, from just $1.50 US a month. A massive welcome to our newest supporters: M. Wessie, Les Magnar, MX Flounder, NYTMR, Thrill Nelly, Hernan Giraldo, Christopher Bloodworth, Eric Rouvier, Ronnie E. Bickers Jr., Brett Mason, George Piney, Mega XLR, Robert Coghill, Peter Bodica, Gary Wood, Dessa Bird Traveller, Tim van der Loeng, Mike Clark, Kyle Olin, Rob Hutchinson, Tony Ladig, Chris Nichols, Tempus, Adrian Atwater, Doug Lloyd, Mitch Rasner, and Brad. To join the list and get your shout out, become a paid Patreon member for your moment of fame, and you can even gift membership to someone else. If you'd like to support us with a one-off donation, you'll find links below to make Ko-fi and Bitcoin donations, and we even have an old-fashioned PO box you can reach us at. Address on our website. You'll also find links to our swag store, and if you're someone who has to shop on Amazon, please consider using our affiliate link so we get the commission, not Jeff Bezos. So we can continue to focus on making our content even better and reduce burnouts, we are being a little freer with our release days, but plan on dropping new content every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday on our main channel, plus something on Sunday over on TE Take 2. If you want more, the mighty algorithm that hates us thinks you should be watching this video, but we think this one is one you should also check out. Be awesome, be kind, be intentional, and don't forget to resist. Keep evolving.